Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back with more Minecraft. I'm here with friends who are not here.
Hello. Hello. I was, but I'm walking away and putting on my armor. I'm tired of wearing it.
How do I have this many notifications?
I don't know, because you're Clyde.
Forget you.
Did I? I finished all my rooms, didn't I? Orange is done. I forgot a door, but other than that, this one's done.
I will look a lot better not wearing the armor. And yeah, I can actually be here this week because Minecraft's actually cooperating. Woo!
Yes, a rarity it would seem.
I mean, compared to last week at the very least, last week it was egregious. It just didn't want to work.
Silent Clyde sounds. Hi, Clyde. What is happening? Okay, my eyes are playing tricks on me.
What?
So we use the like concrete to make the colored like entrances, right?
For the lower ones, yes.
Yeah.
The actual
It's
the pattern stuff.
It's not a solid color on my side. On my end, I'm seeing the individual pixels.
Are you sure you didn't use concrete powder?
No,
Hold on, I'm coming in.
Red concrete. I don't understand why.
Hold on.
It's like specifically the red one that I really see. It's so weird.
Yeah, no, this is concrete.
It's so weird. Alright, anyways.
Oh yeah, it's just very faint, but yeah, you can notice the slight difference in coloration. I can see it on a bunch of these already.
Okay,
Red,
I did
orange.
that,
Yeah,
I
I
did
can see
that.
them. It's
I
very
did the captain's quarter.
Others like blue. It's really hard to tell. But yeah,
But
pretty noticeable in some of these.
I think it's like really bold. It almost looks like concrete powder.
I mean, go back to it again, because I wasn't looking on yours.
One
turn on my brightness so I can see better too.
second. Alright, yeah, I was just double checking that I did all my stuff. Do 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 do.
Like, red did look the most noticeable, but I'm curious on how much it was on your end.
Yeah, it's also the lighting, but yeah, it's like, it's weird. I don't know.
Your end is bizarrely visible. That doesn't seem right. Do you have the thing still on?
I don't know. I'd rather not fiddle with the settings for like an hour. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
that was lag.
I think it's his settings on,
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back to vibrant, see if that changes it. So I did switch it to,
something else, or whatever. Here it is something else. For now it's whatever.
Ah, now the hard part. I have to try to rebuild
I'm
this.
not allowed to put it back to vibrant. Interesting. I guess vibrant you have to switch it to from the main menu. I changed the setting to let me do it in game. That's how I switched it back to the fancy earlier. Weird. That doesn't really reverse it back to vibrant.
You know what? I needed to go more I needed to go more down, so I won't make it an exact copy of this hallway.
Oh shit! Right. Yeah, I need to do my room for my people, but I don't know what to do.
I was about to say Guardian Re, but I'm like, no, wait, you're well past the blah blah blah. I can't talk.
Past the what?
The mark of allowed to swear.
Yes, it is. Hey, at least whenever it did start, I was careful enough to say forget you instead of fuck you or whatever I was originally planning to say. I don't even remember what it was.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. This is New York.
hey. Forget about it.
Oh my god. Ah!
Your accent sucks.
Yeah, I know.
Then again, you ain't from New York.
Nope. Clyde
I mean, you're from...
accent, which makes sense. She is... Wait.
Yeah, but she's from New York State, not the city. I don't know what happened. Clyde just like...
I just died, excuse me. Ah, no!
Is it seriously storming again? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, if you lose me at some point, you know why, 'cause it's starting to storm again.
Well, if we lose Guardian, we know where he is, because he's in front of his computer.
Yeah. Is it hailing again, or just my rain? I can't tell.
Oh my god, excuse me.
Why do I feel my rooms are empty?
No idea.
Because
Meanwhile,
maybe
I'm trying
they
to
are?
figure out what the hell I want to do for my thing.
Nope.
No! I don't want to put that there.
Nope. Empty hand. Nope. Hold the sword so you don't break anything.
Maybe I do just build it like that one. Because I don't think I make it... Unless I make it like just a complete stairwell down.
Maybe.
Sir, I have found you.
Yes, you have. I should make wool for it probably, since it is shielded. So maybe red and dark gray? No. Yes. What? Dark gray.
Now you have other wolves to choose from, right?
Yes. But I'm trying to go thematically and make it similar in color scheme to Myrina's room. As she is the head of the...
Just make it a big bullseye.
Ride like the
I'm not
wind,
sure
bullseye!
for the coloration. I could actually make it a gray floor with red walls. That would be good.
Where's wool? Okay, I need purples. Purple wool. Non-shiny purple wool. Where are you? Ooh, that's a nice purple.
I mean, I did Myrina's room fully on my own, so I'm sure I could do her, what is it called?
Subordinates, underlings, slaves.
So, no,
Clyde.
definitely not the last one. Very much not the last one. That's just pushing the envelope a little too far.
I mean, it's red.
What the fuck does that even have to do with anything, Clyde?
Something about them being expendable, but
Yeah, being expendable and being that are not the same. It's more like her garbage. No, it's not.
God.
Guardian, I need your opinion.
What, Clyde? On which one to use in the other thing?
Purple.
Which is the purple?
The classic sky pattern of, the classic sky pattern of
I
nights.
kind of like the one in the middle.
That's not bad. I also like this one on the far right. It's got a nice subtlety to it. The left, I'm not a... Well, I think all three of these are good.
You're not a fan of this
I'm trying
is
to-
your original purple.
I was originally going to say it's not good, but it's actually not bad. I think it depends on what kind of tone of purple you're going for. If you want a really deep one, then the middle. If you want a lighter one, then this one. But if you want one that's like an in-between, then
I
go
don't
with the original.
know.
Yeah, this is the original. These are from.
That's what I'm saying, Clyde. Original is a good in-between of the other two colors.
Oh,
That's quiet.
So if you want...
I saw you. Get back here.
Never.
Now, back to making my wall. What material to make the wall out of?
Preference, I kinda like these two.
Break all but the ones you like.
Especially with like a security room. Kinda like the muted ones.
Right, I keep forgetting Clyde is security, which is not concerning at all.
no idea.
We have our
I'm very
up to
interested.
stuff at all times.
Okay, I go up here.
Oh, that's a column? Never mind. That will not be good for a wall.
Okay.
That's a crate? There's an actual crate block? Really?
Crate block? What?
Yeah, I was looking at the different woods, specifically mangrove.
Oh.
It's the reddest. And there's a decorative mangrove crate as a block.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's normal. That's part of one of the add-ons.
Yeah, I know. That's what I knew that much. It's just like, kind of strange.
Hmm. I made this so hard on myself, Jesus
Red blocks.
And the red block.
I'm finding no red. I'm not finding a good block that works for the wall that's red. Like, I could do a concrete, it's just... I was hoping to not use concrete. So if I use concrete, I'm going to need to think of another material to go to really give it a coloration
Look
design to it.
in... Where is it? There's wood planks that are dyed.
Are there?
Yes, I just need to remember where they are.
I mean, they have to be under construction.
Are they just in
I
the
don't know
regular?
where they
No,
would
they're not in the
be,
regular
though.
planks.
They are right underneath the mangrove wood.
Yeah, there's colored planks and colored vertical planks. There is a red one. I mean, that's just a suggestion.
I am so confused.
Okay, whoops. You go into your... There you go.
That's not that red.
Okay, what about the colored bricks? Like, right beside it, there's a thing for colored bricks. Or just past the dirt block.
Okay, let me grab that one.
That's also not red enough.
What?
Hmm.
Okay, then use one of the dyed wools that are, like, deeper red.
I was hoping not to use wool for the wall, though. That's the thing. It doesn't. That's more of a floor thing than a wall thing.
I don't know what to fucking tell you then.
So far, it's looking like I could use brick, Clyde. I just didn't really want. Unless, maybe if I use that as an accent. Actually, it would be weird. If I put this as the accentuating layer.
What you working
at the
on,
top
Braden?
and bottom,
Oh,
then I could make a stripe of red in the middle.
Guardian.
On what?
No. Check out red nether blocks.
Clyde, I looked at those already.
How the hell did
I
I do
wasn't
that?
going to use those.
Then you saw this.
Yes, and I didn't want that. It was too vibrant of a red. Again,
There's just
this
some.
would work
There's
fine.
just
I
no
need
pleasing
to
some
get
people.
the stuff I need for it. So I need to put the accentuating layer.
Really wish I could just pick what kind of parrot I wanted.
Kind of what you're doing?
Blue.
Okay, how about nether red blocks?
Braden?
They're not upper one. Come on.
I already checked those two, Clyde.
How much time do I have to kill you?
Let's see.
Finally. Good enough.
What? Okay.
Wait. Oh, I actually needed 2 layers, because Red also do the roof. Okay, almost forgot about that. Good thing I processed that in time.
Good job. Don't forget that these corners here are going to.
Yeah, I know, Clyde. I know. I'm aware.
Okay, no, parrot, please go back to your perch. I don't know how to crap.
You need
You
help.
don't know how to crap. Interesting. you.
my room, Clyde.
This doesn't narrow it down.
Alright, ready? If you're standing, you won't get him on that.
That's not.
Let's
Help me.
try.
Okay, what you do is you come up here and you jump. Now tell him to sit. Okay, now let's see. Where's stairs?
Fucker.
He's back on your shoulder again. Tell him sit.
Sit. Sit down. Sit. Sit.
He'll either go up or nope.
It new one Liz.
We're gonna tell him to sit again.
Aaron, seed. Ag.
Tell him to sit.
I did.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
frick. Where do I
Okay,
put
Clyde.
the lights?
Just get spun though.
Okay, so I need to move back. And I need to do this. And this. Tell him to sit. Quick, come tell him to sit.
Mine was already tagged.
There you go.
No, this, there should be enough clearance for that, I hope.
Because he fell from a small distance, it autos them into standing. Their mechanic is any fall distance, and they stand.
Sorry, I came down with a touch of the burning. I fell in the lava.
Why are you standing?
Yes, Clyde?
Why are you standing in lava?
I wasn't, I was building and then I fell backwards in the lava.
Oh, okay. Bored.
Why are you bored?
Well, this isn't good.
Thanks for not answering my question, Clyde.
When does she ever answer anything?
Shit. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No,
7,
mother.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
It's great that she answers like her cat more than she answers us.
Yeah, that's true. She always answers that damn cat, but hardly ever answers us. How the hell does that work?
I don't understand how I did this again. What did I do?
Everything.
I don't know. Where are you, Clyde? What are you doing? Answer!
I think I may have fucked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Such
12,
insight.
13. Wait. But that's correct. Shit. Oh well.
One thing I will say, I hope that anyone that needs to go to the dock doesn't need, or the like vehicle bay, don't run, because that is a very steep staircase. And you will break everything if you fall down.
Do you need help?
Who?
You.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I got the staircase down. I just need to replace a lot of the segments with lights. I don't have redstone.
Engineering is coming to evaluate this staircase.
It's fine. Oh, hi, Bruno. Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
No! Stop it! Oh, why does redstone look that... Oh my goodness. Oh no, redstone looks really weird on my end. Oh god, it's like orange.
That is indeed a very steep staircase. Asriel,
Hmm?
I'm going to suggest to move it up. What?
What do you mean move it up one? Will you say things before doing it?
No, because she doesn't listen.
So that it's not as narrow?
What? It's still...
Like, the entire roof has to go up one. It says engineering.
Okay, but the other hallway is only too thick for the fucking windows. Plus, it lines up with the top. If you look at one of the other doorways, if I make the ceiling... I don't have the energy to argue this.
I'm going to point out that they don't go up or down, they just go sideways.
Go to the kitchen!
Replace this concrete block concrete.
Okay, it's not as stable with rock.
Yeah, I'm aware, Clyde, but it's pretty much the same principle. I just take the segments and lower each of them. So,
Because
if I...
it's not as drastic of a drop in such a short distance, it can get away with being that low. This one has to be a little taller.
But it works, Clyde. It works. People can walk through it.
Also, since I widened the base, but it looks like an elephant trunk.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Well, an elephant trunk.
Did she do things without asking again?
No, that was the same thing. It's fine. I thought you were gonna say it's too low to the lava, and I'm like, Clyde, it leads to a docking bay of fucking lava boats. It needs to be low.
No, that's not the issue. It's not close enough to the lava.
Like, Clyde, the stairway...
Engineering is
Like,
not-
looking at this, like, I know what you're saying, it's because it's such a steep incline, but each of these segments are 4 tall.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, yes, will it be a problem for Sully to get through? Probably, but he'll manage. I mean, hell, he
It'll
could
be a
just...
problem for Stone. Yeah, you won't even fit down here.
I mean, to be
Unless he's
fair...
flying.
I mean, to be fair, the guy could just jump into lava and be perfectly fine, so... You know. Thick Yeti skin.
Isn't he an ice yeti?
You're saying that like there's other Yetis. I'm pretty sure...
Valid point.
I'm pretty sure another type of Yeti is a Sasquatch. They're the same, like... What's the word I'm looking for here? They're like the same family, but... Yeah, no, they're the same family, but they're not the same.
We meet yet again.
This room is frustrating me slightly because this one stripe doesn't work. The door looks stupid. Fuck. I'm getting frustrated. The stripe looks stupid at the door. I can't fix it.
Something about unacceptable! Anyways.
It looks so weird, just the sudden red. It's just like, I don't know why. Just looking at this feels off. Maybe if I change the door. Maybe if I get doors, dark oak. That's not the issue, Clyde. The issue is it doesn't look dark enough. That's a little better. Still looks a little weird, but it's better than the spruce did. The fact there's no black door is kind of making it tougher, but it's fine. I guess this works. I mean, it looks fine on the outside. Inside, it's meh.
God damn it! Now I can't. Okay. Clyde, help me out here when you have a minute.
Yes.
Okay, so you're making me second guess everything here. So.
Now the actual orders
Fine.
made. You make it hard to believe that, Clyde.
I did come in as engineering and point out a few things, but it is actually fine. We're doing good.
Well, now I wonder if I should move it so that it's 3x3 segments the whole way down. How this one's like 4. Or 2, I don't know, something to make it a little less.
These in the middle are 3. Oh.
These in the... Oh yeah, the middle, yeah, that's right, I had to... Why did I do it like that? Whatever, the point is...
Perfect, and there was... Because it looks cool.
I guess. Because I think if I move these so that it's 2 downward, it might be somewhat better.
Yeah, because it doesn't fit in with what you already have.
Huh.
You need-
Yeah, but I didn't want to make it like... I was trying not to make it identical.
Taking looks at everyone else's things for the staff to try to get an inspiration going.
Don't look at mine for inspiration in the mining area. That one's all weird.
I think I already checked it and it was fine.
I wanted to, like, have the beds hung up by chains, but there wasn't really a cohesive way to do that.
Don't check it. I mean, it's not bad though.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't the right one. Hold on. The one I saw that you're talking about had redstone under it, right? Redstone ore, it looked like.
Yeah, they have some of that in the
Am I
ceiling.
stupid?
No, there's one like that.
Oh no, it's on the ceiling, not the floor. I just misremembered. I guess not bad. Like, yeah, you couldn't make a chain link the way you wanted. You had to use trapdoors that are rusted, but not bad. I think it still looks good for being mineshaft related or themed, whatever you want to call it.
Just be mindful if if you work in the mining department, you may need to make sure you're up to date on your tetanus shots, because those are rusty bed frames.
Yes, very much rusty bed frames. Wow. Ironically, human resources, I think is this one, is the most basic. I am
Human
slightly surprised.
resource.
Like,
You
I
mean
thought there'd
you
be
mean
more-
relations?
Sources.
If it's the one that's next to engineering and all that, then it's human relation portion to where the mermaid was in the other build.
What color is it?
Magenta.
Then yeah, that's relations, not
Purple,
HR.
for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. Interchangeable, so.
I'm
Oh,
honestly
I didn't
surprised you
even
didn't put a
process
pole
small
in the
double
middle.
beds. I don't know how I didn't notice
All
that.
double heads. Yeah.
We have the finance, which is probably the most unique.
See, in their quarters, it's mandatory to have sex twice a day. And it is impolite to deny sex. It's a weird department. Wait, Clyde, did you abandon me?
Yes, she did.
Wow.
Well, you have to have snacks in between these.
But what if your snack is someone else?
The snacks isn't ho-hos.
Not what I meant.
So
That works.
red bed frames. What? Who wants
Hold
to
on.
decorate the room?
And Clyde fell into lava.
It's, hold on. Wait, Azrael. It's,
Hmm?
hold on, I'll be right there.
Wait a minute.
Well, that happened. Also, what did you change your look again?
Who?
Clyde. I don't know, because
No,
you're not the
I'm not-
normal, like, angel
Why?
thing. I was just confused is all.
Because I am a demon now.
Yes.
You're a demon, an angel, and a pigeon, all wrapped into one. Clyde, you're an enigma. No denial. Just, yeah.
Well, I'm not. This character isn't Clyde.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's much better. It's, it's,
Clyde, are you okay?
no, I keep missing.
Yeah, well, that sounds about like you. Now!
Are you sure I'm not taking after the captain?
Shut up. You can't blame the captain. She. What? Oh, wait. How did I do that? You can't blame the captain. She's a young elf. She's only like 1,000 years old. Come on!
Wait,
It would actually be young, yes.
go to your side.
Fine. Sorry for helping. Eh.
I'm the one helping you. Stop doing my job.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically we should just let Clyde build this. I mean, she is the engineer. Just build.
Clyde gets saddled with all the work. Clyde later on. Why am I doing everything myself?
3 to 5 business years later, about 1 quarter's been built.
Oh my god.
It's like, we left it to you. What happened? You left it to me.
The base is entirely flooded with lava. How is that even possible? We're above the lava.
The base is entirely flooded with water. Wait, how?
This error 404 sounds in everyone's head.
Ah. Gee.
Mushrooms and lava. That's all the base is gonna be after about a year.
God. One could only imagine the horrors that caused this. I also think you went too low, Clyde.
Huh?
These two that were here, you didn't need to go that far.
Oh.
Hey! Oh! You bitch at me for fucking taking your side, and then you take my side.
Your side wasn't done.
Yeah, well, there's still other layers to do, like the glass and the ceiling.
I don't have any of the glass. Or the, well, I was gonna say, or the ceiling, but
Copy
the
it.
ceiling is the thing.
I copied it.
Ah! It's just got oddly quiet.
I'm thinking word staff. I like this. It's simple, but it works very well.
You know what I realized is, like, the funniest thing? I mean, maybe I just did this
What?
intentionally, I don't know. But, like, in the entire thing, there is, like, a full-on, like, leader of everything. Not even, like, the heads of Hydra. Like, there's even a head of them. And even that guy is red. Like,
it's almost like Reds are secretly the most important.
The head of what?
Like, the head of everything. The head of all the bases. The head of even the main, like, council. I've posted a picture of him. Like, he's the leader of everything. And he's red. Granted, red is, like, I mean, his armor is more white and gold, but he has the red cape because, you know, that's what he was, essentially.
It's
Oh,
like
they added-
Reds
added,
somehow
like,
have the most potential.
They added a royal, like, I know they added, like, a royal cloak thing. Like, which probably would be more
Oops.
fitting, but yeah.
They did? Oh, I gotta check Hero Forge. It's been so long.
Yeah, they added, like, a royal mantle and some of it.
Yeah.
Actually, I might be able to improve upon this, actually, if I do this. Come on.
One red, I need one red.
What about red? What? What, Braden?
Yeah, I like that color.
Why can I not put it? That sucks.
And I need...
My fan doesn't work.
Jump, Captain.
Well, that sucks.
And I need red one.
Thank you for the assist. Now I have to figure out the lighting situation.
So much better.
Yes, it's so much better. There is one problem. There's no floor.
Perfect. What are you talking about?
No. Don't put stair upside down, dumbass.
You guys want to see my room when you guys get a minute? For the red staff?
Yes, let's
Red
just...
members?
We'll be there momentarily. We just have to finish the floor.
I'm helping the captain.
It's simple, but effective, and I like it.
Simple. Much like most of the red soldiers.
Well, it takes inspiration from Marina's room, to be fair. In terms of, like, the coloration, I did the same thing of grays and reds as a stripe,
There we go.
which turned out really well, actually.
Ow.
This is so much
Hold on,
better.
so you're down. Oh, you're not there. I thought you were.
Where is he? Where is he? Where
Alright,
is he?
I'm hearing approves.
Approve.
Wait.
Hey, Captain. Engineering approves. Now all you have to do is go through finance. Good luck.
I just felt immense pain hearing that you had to go through finance after everything else.
This isn't bad.
So I went for a aesthetic of, simple with a little brawling mat is what the red rug is. It's where they get to, wrestle around and train
Spar.
if they want, or just screw around. Because
I-
my has went upstairs in her thing where she
Stop,
has the
stop,
little rug
stop.
where she does
I
her
need you to
practicing her
rephrase the
trains.
whole screw around thing.
Huh?
You just said they go on this mat to screw around.
Like, not like that. I meant
I know what you meant, but you know how it sounds. Anyways, also,
No, I actually didn't until you said that, because that's never a way I used to, refer to that, so no.
Sir,
Now
this is
what?
not... Oh, this is the wrong department?
Anyways,
I'm confused.
weird safety concern? Are those lights magma?
I used magma blocks, but they wouldn't actually be real magma.
No, I know, but I mean,
Well, they don't drop anything. That's
No, I
You're
know,
completely
I
safe
just-
as long as you're not touching them.
Oh my god, I just find it funny is all.
What do you think, Clyde? Did I do good?
Yes, very good. Cat.
Hey,
Ow.
I'm proud of it. And do you think I did good with the Marina's aspects? Because the wall was actually used inspiration of her with the red borders, red stripe in the middle, and then grays for the.
Do you
Other
like
part.
part 4?
I can tell you put a lot, a fair amount at least, of time into it.
Not really.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure you took a while to figure out what blocks you want. Actually, yeah, these are blocks you actually asked which ones to use. So yeah, it took you a good bit.
The issue with was, figure out which block I want to use.
Yeah, and that took a bit. And then you had to make the pattern, which, yeah, not very complicated, but still takes work. To make sure you do it correctly.
Roll.
I am... Actually, no, it makes sense. Never mind. And then, all that you have left are the wall, the ceiling, and the decorations. Wait, shit, that's right, I need to make a sign. What am I doing? I can't have the room and not put the sign for the room. Where are signs? They should be over here. Yes, signs. Which one do I use for Myrina? Let's go check. I used oak, so I shall use oak sign down there as well. That's a lot of thunder. Very not good.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo.
So, bread, staff. What were they called? Exploration, I think? Exploration
Yes.
staff.
Or as most likely, the leader of the Zeus base would be, just straight up calls them expendable.
Bonus.
Because, he's an asshole.
You see, you are Denana. Oh wait, this is called Expendables.
Ha!
You mean Invincible, right, sir?
No. No.
Did I stutter?
I mean, yeah, again, I think I've mentioned this before, but, like, I just, in my mind, have, like, the voice for him already picked out, and he's just Homelander. He's just Homelander. He's Anthony Starr playing Homelander. Huh?
Exploration staff living quarters complete.
He's Anthony Starr.
Yeah. Like, that voice, like, you know how he talks. Like, you watch The Boys.
Huh. So he looks like he's Homelander, but he looks like
You think of two different characters.
oh.
Yeah. The head of Zeus, the flying base,
Oh, okay.
who I'm now realizing, did I not post him? I don't think I...
No, you
I'm
didn't.
sure I am sure I've showed him to you. I just didn't officially put him in the thing.
Oh, you did, though.
So did I, but I guess not.
I'm
I
back
did.
in my
I showed off. I showed off the like leader of them, and that one's the one that's Omni-Man. That's the one that's just J.K. Simmons.
I'll be back in a minute. Oh, my back.
My back. Yeah.
Please work.
Fred, your leg is in danger. God. I still can't believe like modern SpongeBob took a classic bit and then just hammered it to death, pretty much. Same with the Nosferatu gag. It was a gag that was in one fucking episode of SpongeBob. And then they were like, yes, let's make him a character. Nosferatu just lives in Bikini Bottom, apparently. Like,
Okay.
what?
I think I might be done this room.
Is it...
So hard.
Just levitating on this block now.
What in the hell? Oh, wait, this is the captain's room.
Yes.
I was about to be like, why the fuck did I got a giant-ass flat screen in there? And a punching bag. We haven't seen this character yet, have we?
No. I haven't posted him yet.
Okay. What is he?
A pilot.
Not what I meant, smartass. What species is he?
I told you last week.
I don't remember that.
Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
I obviously don't remember then. Is he the bird?
Don't fall, don't fall. Thank you.
Is he a bird person? I don't remember.
Oh.
Then you're gonna have to enlighten me because I don't remember.
Named after a saying.
Oh right, the pig. Right, the pork, the piglin.
It's literally just a big one. So,
Thine guardian hath returned.
I didn't know you
What?
left. Yeah.
I said I was getting up and I'd be back in a
Mag will
minute.
not collide with the TV ever.
I heard that you got up, so I was just joking, Guardian.
Dee-dee-dee. Oh-la-da-dee, oh-la-da-dee. Anyways. What am I looking for?
That reminds me, I find it funny that SpongeBob, Squidward, and so many other characters, because you said la-di-dee, la-di-da, made me think, why do they take baths underwater? In fact, how does that work? The only liquid that can, as far as I'm aware, only liquid that can be a liquid underwater is mercury.
Why?
So,
Guardian. They literally have a beach underwater.
I
Yeah,
would like to. Excuse me. You can have a river underwater as long as the waters are of different densities and salinity.
This
I
has been your
remember
moment of
hearing
science
things-
with Clyde.
I guess there might be just an aspect the other person didn't look into, but I do know that they said that the Goo Lagoon was probably a mercury lake because mercury
not
is the liquid
mercury.
underwater.
But it's
It
goo.
is a very dense, heavily salinated liquid that kills.
That doesn't help the case that they all swim and bathe in it, according to you.
They're all nuclear experiments. I think they'll be fine.
At the bottom of the ocean, there's a river. This river kills anything that goes into it. I'll look it up.
I don't think that's the... Okay, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's related to SpongeBob. I'm pretty.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's a cartoon. They probably just were like, yeah, they go to the beach. What of it?
Like, yeah, some cartoons do, to be fair, pull from actual stuff like that, ironically. But I don't think SpongeBob did. The only thing I know it did pull from was,
Its
you
location.
know, history with the war. Like, that's the entire thing of how Goo Lagoon exists, was nuclear testing on Bikini Bottom.
Okay, the one that I'm talking about is, okay, it's not that deadly as I thought it was, but also known as the River in the Sea. This undersea river is located a 10 to 15 minute dive south of Tulum. A layer of hydrogen sulfate separates the fresh water above from the salt water below, creating the illusion of a regular river.
Okay, just to double check, can you see how close that is to wherever the... Is Bikini Bottom an actual place, or is that just what it's called in SpongeBob?
Bikini Atolla.
Atoll.
Yeah,
Right,
or
that's
Atoll.
the actual place. Yeah, it's the parallel, right. How close is the place you just said to Bikini Atoll?
Not even near.
Nah.
Okay, then no. Then it's probably not related. For a moment you had me like, okay, maybe, but yeah, no, probably not.
But again, even if the river is quote unquote poisonous, like they're nuclear fish, I think they'll be fine.
Possibly. It's weird. I still don't like the fact that a cockroach can survive nuclear fallout. That really concerns me. Gives me more incentive to hate roaches.
Yes, the rad roach. What the hell?
Exactly, that's literally the existent Pollux is literally a thing that could happen in real life. Which is horrifying.
Yes, they're immune to the nuclear blast, but radiation still affects them to make them giant.
Yeah, like, where is it that has, like, the really giant ones? Is it Australia? Like, they're not as big as a red roach, but they're still pretty fucking big. The place that has the big
There's
ones.
this YouTube that I watch.
Wait a
The
minute.
YouTube person who's the whole thing is weird SpongeBob theories and stuff.
Oh no, that is wrong.
There's a thing that, so... There's a thing that was, like, actually Bikini Bottom was somehow always like... I forget if it was... They were always like that, they just evolved to be sentient, but then the government has... No, wait. I forget how it was then. I need to rewatch it, but it's like, it was something to do with that episode where the stone, with the radioactive stone thing that makes them...
Wait, what?
Or the radioactive
The
thing
moon.
makes them back
It
up.
was a moon. It was a moon. Was it a moon from underground that comes out every so often and bathes them in green light that turns them primitive. They turn back into regular fish.
Every so often, which is like a decade, because frickin' Sandy hasn't seen it before somehow.
Yes. Very weird. It was bizarre too because, well, there was one thing about it that was weird though, because, you know, Squidward's an octopus, and he had his whole segment where he was fighting Pearl, and they were like, oh yes, because octopi and whales are mortal enemies, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it's whales and squids. What?
I said, no, I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure they're not mortal enemies.
This is what I'm saying, though, because I think it's the squid and the whale, because I think those animals have a rivalry, but, of course, Squidward's an octopus, not a fucking squid.
Does he have 8? I thought he had 6. Oh, no, that's right.
Okay.
His name was stupid because he has 8
Yeah, but-
instead of 6, which is...
No. This is what it is. So, according to Squidward's dad himself, his name was a joke due to him being an octopus, because, you know, his dad's a jokester. But yeah, there's an inconsistency because he has 6 tentacles. So,
Wait,
he has only 6! He has 4 legs and 2 arms.
so he's a squid,
No,
born,
but in some...
quote-unquote, as an octopus, and named as a squid ironically when he technically is just a squid.
In some instances, I'm pretty sure he has 8 limbs, though. So I know
I'm pretty sure those are the freak-out segments where he's, like, high on drugs and shit, though.
There was one where he was, like, doing weird puppetry around some house, and he's like, oh, you see, like, 8 puppets, because he has 8 limbs.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Squids have a total of 10 appendages, 8 arms, and 2 tentacles.
That does not at all sound like a
So
squid.
that doesn't add up either. Anyways, but
That doesn't add
anyways,
up at all.
Clyde, what we're saying is the main point is he doesn't have 8 to categorize as an octopus. That is the
Except in some instances.
except in some instances he has 8 apparently. Where are the other 2?
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Just
See-
say, like, yeah, he, like, hides them somewhere.
See, I'd also
How? He doesn't wear pants.
I have to assume that's a very specific species of octopus or of squid, not all squids, because I know there's a reason why most squids are said to have 6 and octopus are said to have 8. Like, that's their main difference.
The show's creator,
Steven Hillenburg.
chose to depict him with 6 tentacles to make him easier to animate.
Okay, fair enough, but at the same time, that's confusing as hell.
And it may as well just make him a squid.
Also,
No, squids have more than 8 arms.
I have never once heard that in my entire life. When was this a thing? And what species? Because that can't be all squids.
How many 10 does a squid have?
Like, you're fixating on that, but that's not even... yes, I understand they have more, but it doesn't... The point is, his name is Squidward, he has 6 tentacles, not 8, why is he an octopus?
and,
Because of how the bell shape of his head is.
anyway, yeah, so that explains Squidward. I guess William's dad also hates him.
Yeah, 'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the...
Then again, you want to know something weird? Where the fuck is Squilliam? Because I cannot remember the last time I've seen that guy. Like,
Also, wait a second.
he's gone in most modern ones, it's weird.
1 second. Whoa, wait.
Yes?
Okay, no. Yes. The, Tentacle Acres episode.
Yes.
Or, Squidward leaves. It's also known as Squidville. So does
Wait a minute.
Do all of the parents of squids just hate their son? And just name them after squids?
You see, this is why it's also confusing, because there's a lot of stuff like that. Like, I remember there was one episode where they did, like, they went on land and they were like puppets, and I swear Squidward had, like, a traditional squid head, as opposed to an octopus one. I don't know. The whole point is it's weird.
I see she still hasn't removed the skull. Yay.
The skull?
What?
The hell are you talking about?
It means that research likes me.
Oh, Christ, that skull.
Yeah, where did I file it again?
Ooh, notification of a video from Stephen E. It's either a short or it's an actual separate video for John Wick Asian edition.
As we brought up the fact that they depicted whales, the Squidward versus
Pearl, yes?
what was her name?
Pearl.
Pearl, good.
Pearl, yeah. Well, yes, that is inaccurate. Her species of whale would not hunt octopus. Orcas and I forget the other one actually do hunt octopus.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, because she's a sperm whale. Again, I think the iconic rivalry is sperm whale and the giant squid.
Yes.
But I mean, again, that was a modern one, so they weren't really focusing on the whole marine biology aspect anyways, so.
True.
I still find it slightly amusing that, oh yeah, apparently the Kraken is allegedly not even an octopus, it is actually just a giant squid.
Yeah.
Smaller than a giant squid actually is, which is strange.
Like, lore? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Because I know the Kraken exists in SpongeBob, but Ugh.
Like in lore, for
Okay.
like the actual Kraken lore,
Okay.
it is smaller than an actual giant squid. It actually was, which is strange.
I see.
Because keep in mind, it's just a folk tale. It's not an actual creature. It was a giant octopus mistaken to be something else, or giant squid mistaken to be something else. And ironically, what they saw was smaller than what it actually was, which is a little concerning. You'd think that if they'd exaggerate, they would exaggerate to bigger than the already enormous thing. No, they apparently under-exaggerated.
Which means that what they saw wasn't an adult-sized squid, but a juvenile.
That's also possible. Could have been just a baby, and that's why. But yeah, I just find little things like that amusing. Little things of,
But yeah,
oh, I saw this, and this is going to now be a legend forever. What?
hold
Did
on.
I? Oh, okay. You stopped so suddenly that I didn't know if I broke or if you broke.
But yes, large squid will come up to the surface, and if it had attacked a ship back then the folklore of the Kraken from the deep is based in truth. Unless it was just their fear of, oh god, it's big, it can, sink us in a heartbeat.
Big,
That's also
very
still
big,
entirely
moving fast,
fair.
very fast.
Also, just saying, going back to one thing, like just going back to what's funny about SpongeBob, just how just Pearl should be dead.
You mean besides the fact that she doesn't go up and breathe?
Yeah, that is exactly what he means.
No, yeah, because like she didn't go up and breathe. So it's like, oh, she clearly mutated to not need air. Unless you watch Camp Coral, where she has an air bomb.
Okay, yeah, but she was a baby. Okay, let me try to actually think of this for a minute here. So, when she was a baby, she didn't really have the best control of holding her breath. Thus, she needed the air bottle. But now, as a teenager, she has more control over it. I would assume that is the logic.
Hey, Pearl, how did you learn how to hold your breath?
I'm concerned.
Sperm whales are renowned for their deep diving capabilities and can hold their breath for an impressive amount of time. While they can stay submerged for up to 90 minutes, dives typically last around 45.
Okay, but Clyde, she's literally underwater like 24/7.
Yeah, I know. I mean, so are they.
Yeah, but they're fish!
Mammals.
Wait, you mean whales? Oh, what do you mean? But you just said...
I'd like to see a whale get out of the water for any length of time and not die.
Well, no, you know what I fucking mean, Clyde. You... Ugh.
They're in the water 24/7. Yes, they are. Only
Unless they,
really a small part of
unless
them
they-
comes out of the water unless they breach for fun.
Breach.
Hold it in.
It's the cow. They, yeah, like, kind of in the, I like how they grow to normal size. Like, yeah, I would like to see, Mr. Krabs and Pearl, where she's already big, she's gonna be like, way,
I mean, there was that episode where she had a growth spurt.
yeah. And she went back to normal.
Yes.
Now.
I also love how they decide to change the lore, being like, oh yeah, her, Pearl and Squidino were friends all along. And it's like, but she didn't exist until the Patrick show.
Yeah, a lot of things retcon
You know
like
what?
that, which is sometimes okay, sometimes it's just...
You wanna know what I find even weirder, though? So, like, when I first saw that, I was under the impression, like, oh yeah, okay, so he has an adoptive sister. Okay. But after watching it, I'm like, wait, the grandma of the mom, the mom of the mom, so the grandmother, is also a squid. So I'm just sitting there like, what? Does this mean that, like, Squidina is his actual sister? And for some reason, being a squid skips a generation? Like, huh? Then why is Patrick a star? It's confusing.
It's called cheating.
It's called you're adopted.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I thought that was the case, but if the mom's mom is also a squid, like, you know, something's not clicking there.
There seems to be some kind of genetic fuckery going on. This is not how genetics work.
I guess it also wouldn't help if I said that the grandmother's a witch, but that just adds more holes, honestly.
Wait.
Yes.
Since when?
I'm not kidding. She's a fucking witch, like with magic and everything.
I'm sorry. When did witches exist in SpongeBob?
When they introduced the hagfish. Actually, no, she wasn't really.
Next, you're gonna sit here and tell me that fucking werefish are a thing.
No, but
I mean, weirdly enough, yes.
Yetis exist.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, the fuck you say?
Yes.
We're
So.
underwater. How does a yeti exist underwater?
It's a yeti crab.
The fuck is a yeti crab?
What Crabominal is based off of.
Abominable is based off of Guardian.
Oh.
So an actual creature of the sea.
Okay, well that's different though. I mean, like the bullshittery of I'm a witch that knows magic.
Okay.
Person,
Well,
like-
also, sentient.
Guardian?
You say that when like half the things SpongeBob does actually come to life.
Yes, but I chalk that up to toon logic rather than witch bullshittery. What, Clyde?
The hagfish exists.
Okay, what about it? What about it makes it magic in SpongeBob?
The hag.
That's
Another way of describing a witch.
Anyway,
Bring to the pit.
Also, I
know
mean,
that-
Neptune. He has magic. I mean, he's a god, but he has magic.
Well, yeah, he's a god, so that's not really the same. I can't argue against gods, because that's just...
I can won't do you any good. They tend to win.
Yeah, I mean, look at Zeus and all the people that he argued with him, or Hera and all the people that argued with her.
Or,
Yeah,
you know,
it's,
example of Patrick arguing with Neptune and getting blasted like 17 times until he's ass.
Now I'm just sitting here wondering, has there ever been anyone to argue with a god and win?
like how you
Kratos.
Like,
Okay, that's kind of different though.
You-
Or is-
Probably Spawn.
you like, yeah, you go over like, yeah, witches, that's weird. Yetis, that's weird. You know, actual ghosts exist.
Wait, do they? Also, I'm over Yetis now because
Yeah.
I should point out it's an actual real creature.
Wait, yeah, not Davy Jones, the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, I forgot about him. To be fair, I don't really count that as the same because it's one thing being like, okay, this fish is suddenly a witch that can use magic versus the ghost of a sailor who died. Like that's different type of thing. Like that's not even a fish. It's just a dude who died in a shipwreck. Like
And
that's
somehow
I count
got
that separately.
powers from dying.
And somehow shrunk to be fish size.
I mean,
Actually,
there
while
are
we're
some things about it that are weird, but
on the topic of that, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy exist.
Oh yeah.
They're humans who got shrunk down to be fish size, I guess.
hookers originated, I'm realizing I don't know anything about if they came from the surface or from underwater.
There was an episode that
Also, we know
dived into that, and pretty much they were like, yeah. So, in it, sorry, Clyde, say your thing first.
how big they are because of the big hand picks up SpongeBob at one point and uses him in cleaning.
Hans. His name is
So
Hans.
remember that.
Anyhow,
That
Go on, Azrael.
so yeah, there is an episode where they actually talk about their origins. And, apparently, for Mermaid Man, like, I forget what it was. He went out to see, he was, like, at a beach or something, and I think, I don't remember what happened to cause him to drown, but he ended up drowning. And mermaids found him and gave him a special sea star that he wears on his face to make him breathe underwater. And
Yeah, that
he
would
just
actually
never
kinda make
returned to the
sense someday.
surface because I don't know. Like, he has the ability to return. Barnacle Boy, on the other hand, is completely fucked up.
He can't go back to the surface.
Well, because what ended up happening was Mermaid Man saw him, and he was working as, well, a Barnacle Boy. He was on ships scraping barnacles off. Mermaid Man thought he was drowning, so decided to use his powers of talking to fish to talk to the barnacles, and told them to fly into Barnacle Boy, graft onto his lungs, and make him breathe water. So in other words,
But now he can no longer breathe air.
exactly,
so-
he's completely fucked. I mean, Mermaid Man, all he has to do is take off the starfish and he's fine.
Okay, so I like how that happened, and Barnacle Boy is perfectly okay with that.
Yeah. And then he's like, yes, I will fight crime with you.
I mean, it probably beats beating a Barnacle Boy, because, let's be honest, that's a really fucking shitty job to have.
Except he's
It's
constantly
also
to me.
one of the big jobs.
Okay, that's also true, though. What,
Yeah,
Clyde?
he's still a sidekick. Yes, Clyde?
Being a barnacle scraper, Barnacle Boy is a very dangerous job because if you're not careful, you can literally get hit by the boat and die.
Yes,
Exactly.
Clyde.
That's
We're
why I
aware.
feel like even though, yeah, he's constantly demeaned, that's probably no different than before, but he's also safer this way than he was back then. So it's like,
Is it also weird that his
I-
name is technically a swear? At least in Bikini Bottom?
really?
I mean, they say barnacles a lot as like a
Oh, you're
kind of like
right.
not a swear, but like, you know, like a oh darn it or something like that, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
they also say this is a load of barnacles, which is usually like a load of bullshit.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
This is a load of
Bullshit boy.
barnacles. Bullshit boy.
On top
Is
of that, I
is that the
should point out,
sidekick to bullshit man?
There's some other ones that are really weird, like.
You know what's
Another really
bullshit?
weird thing is SpongeBob evidence says, "Oh, tartar sauce," and it's very clear that's meant to be some kind of curse.
Yeah.
Like, what curse would that be?
Excuse me. It just dawned on me, how the hell do they know what tartar sauce is?
I don't know. How do they know what burgers are and ketchup and other things?
That's the weird part. How do they know what tartar sauce is?
They know it. It's funny that Murray also that in SpongeBob tartar sauce can freeze people in time. I guess.
I'm sorry, what?
Right. That's what.
That's how they-
That's what Man Ray was
Ray.
frozen in. He was frozen in tartar sauce.
Tartar.
Weird. Also, Patrick eats like a bunch of it, and I'm like,
What is the
because you
name
use
from it again?
tartar sauce with fish. What?
Ah,
Tartar sauce, mayonnaise, and pickles.
Oh, okay. That's it? It's just those two ingredients? Damn.
Oh,
No, it's really good on fish, though.
so, what's funny is also just that, like, yeah, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense. Like how, I don't know how Fireflies like disappear, weren't they also human?
Yes, they were.
I didn't know there was anyone beyond those
Did
two.
Merman screw them up too, forever? Because
No, I think their origin is independent from them. We just don't know it. I also find it weird that there are canonically 2 different versions of Captain Magma. Because there's the one that Squidward dons the costume of, with the volcano head, and then there's the other one that's just, you know, coffee grounds. Scalding coffee grounds in the form of a man. I don't understand it, but okay. Same thing with the Sinister Slug. There's 2 different versions of the Sinister Slug. Where there's one that's just, like, a slug, and the other one that's female and, like, is actually a costumed villain. And I'm like, why though? Why are there so many? It's confusing.
I love that. Also, what doesn't make sense is how much times the Dirty Bubble straight up dies.
Yes, he dies a
The
lot.
dirty bubble!
Yep. Also, the fact that Man Ray doesn't have a head.
Blue jellyfish being a big thing.
Oh yeah, I'll call you friend. Oh god, that's the one with that cursed image of Mr. Krabs.
No name until he caught him.
Yeah, no name. And then he,
Lightning.
but yeah, that's the one with the cursed Mr. Krabs, image, where he's asking for more. Isn't that one, like, photorealistic one, where he's all, like, weird looking?
Yeah.
More!
Okay, is it? I don't remember it, but is it as bad as the amphibia ones,
The Amphibia
where
ones.
they go hyper realistic?
Did Amphibia do that?
Yeah, they did it a lot, especially after she
Oh
got
my
back to
God.
her world and they were with her.
Oh, you're right, now I remember, yeah, okay.
Took you so long.
Sorry, it's because I'm not used to Disney doing that shit. Nickelodeon does that shit all the time. But I was like, what? Did they do that?
You completely forgot.
I did.
But yeah, I'm imagining it's something like that, which, yeah, that is a little creepy. Also, you're telling me he did the More meme before it existed. That's crazy.
Guardian, a lot of the SpongeBob memes existed before they were memes. What?
I did, damn, because the only 2 places I'd ever, like, I knew it from were Game Grumps with Aaron there, the one...
Oh,
10 minutes
that
before.
more. Okay, that's a different.
And then-
Okay.
Yeah, and then I remember the one in Star Wars, the Kylo Ren just...
Right.
Yeah, those are the only 2 I knew. I didn't know there was a 3rd template that existed before them. That surprises me.
You could probably do a compilation of, like, going through SpongeBob only with memes.
See, another one I do know of that was a thing before the template ever existed was, what's it called, the template? The one with, like, the 2 Chads, and the girl was just, like, the 2 girls on the top, and the 2 Chads on the bottom. And it's like, I remember that it actually, before it ever became a meme, originated in one of the Scooby-Doo shows. Because I think they're, like, time traveling or some shit, and, like, saw a version of themselves. And I don't remember what Daphne says to the other Daphne, but remember that one of the friends says, "Nice ascot," to the other one. He's like, "Oh, thank you." And I'm like, oh my god, it is just
Yeah,
that meme before it ever existed.
Okay.
I found it so funny. I just dropped in my head because it's a similar topic.
Oh, like, put your ass over here.
What, Clyde?
Get over here.
What?
What you think?
Very not. What the fuck? Why does this look so intense? Oh, it's even worse.
I'm gonna have to see what you're doing. I wanted to test something. I
It's the
probably
painting
know
that she
how to
has. I'm looking at it and I realized something. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's weirdly dark for being 2 fruits.
The bad that I want to show Guardian the frickin' jellyfish frickin' spirit bomb.
Oh my god, no. That is honestly, like, meeting Squidward's dad is, like, one of the best modern episodes I've seen. But it is fucked up. Okay, I need to see what you were working on.
Security. Oh, you're over there. That works, I guess. So look at this painting and tell me what you notice. It's not just an apple and a watermelon.
Is it a hanging apple?
Yeah.
I think the apple hung itself.
No, somebody hung up the apple, you dipshit.
I don't know, it looks very, very, very concerning. Like, you can't look at that and tell me it doesn't look dark.
That's
Like, the apple hung
weird.
itself and the watermelon's just dead in the corner.
It's also a golden apple, which is used to breed horses, so if you put a golden apple on a stick and put it on a stick over a horse, it's gonna follow. There's a glistening melon and
Don't you
golden
use-
apple.
Don't you use any apple to do that? Well, yeah, I could have sworn it's any apple.
This reminds me of something.
Carrot and golden apple to breed horses.
There's apples, and there's like, you have that painting, but also that Squidward is actually an octopus. You know VeggieTales?
Ah!
Is one of the characters not the fruit slash veggie that they claim to be?
Fruit.
No, they're all like half the characters are fruits.
Hold on.
I think the only ones that are actual veggies are the fucking broccoli, carrots, and I don't know what asparagus counts as. Oh yeah, there are the peas. You're right.
Yeah, because tomatoes aren't actually a vegetable. They are a fruit. They were just legally called a vegetable due to bullshit to get away with being on pizza and kids' lunch. I shit you not. I watched an entire person who just hella deep searched that shit, and it was very fucking bizarre.
I believe
yeah.
asparagus falls in the category along with broccoli because it is a flower.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that it's weird, the reason for tomato being very inconsistent whether it's a fruit or vegetable is because it's a fruit, but it had to be legally referred to as a vegetable at some point due to some weird bullshit. It's weird.
You know what I just realized?
I never would have known.
We don't have any copper walls or fence.
You're only just realizing that? I feel like you've mentioned it before.
Yeah, I guess I have.
You probably just don't remember. Because I feel like that's something you would have noticed and been a little disappointed by at this point. Oh, that makes sense. I like this detail. That's a nice detail, Icarus.
What? Oh. So
That's a nice way to do training. Sorry,
It's
go
so
on.
funny that the main two of this Christian theme series are secretly fruits is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Good point. Right, you can still go over. Okay, that's fine.
Guardian.
What, Clyde?
Did you notice the bird on the perch?
It's fucking controller, move. What about it, other than being on the perch? Like, what about it? Like, yes, I noticed it. What about it that I didn't notice, apparently?
Do you know how hard it is to get the bird to perch on that item?
No, nor do I want you to rant about it.
Hard. It's very hard to get them to actually cooperate because they're birds. Lamb. I should put business hours. Noon to 1.
Ooh, the dock's looking good.
Business hour, lose till he's
Yes.
the engineer's in. Sorry, I'm on my lunch hour, but it says he says this is the time, 12:01. Yeah, which is also my lunch hour.
Exactly.
So it tells you to visit at the time when she's not actually available, lunch hour. But you wouldn't think to do it any other time because at any other time it's not specified.
Anyhow, yeah, the dock is turning out well, except for one obvious issue.
The opening? I don't know what the obvious issue is. That's the only obvious thing is...
Well, you see...
I thought we said we were going to just build things...
No, yeah, I know, it's just funny. Why are there no iron boats?
Because even then it probably wouldn't let you go in lava. Why? Realistically. Considering every single item but one being netherite that melts when thrown into fire, or well, even, yeah, fire, not even just lava. Yeah. I don't think a metal boat would do any better.
That's why in Minecraft you can pick up lava in a bucket.
Bucket physics are different, they're stupid. We don't talk about the wormhole that is the bucket.
Damn it. Hang on, I gotta put you there. Oh wait, no, I actually do need it like that.
Damn it. Are you going out further or no?
Yes.
I also like in SpongeBob where
I want to space these more.
SpongeBob has parents and grandparents. Except he, states in our episode that he can reproduce by budding.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I
Okay.
don't know how he has parents.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Well, he can also reproduce biologically.
Oh, wait, no, you're right, Clyde. I need a space in between that. Where is the thing?
The things about sponges, they reproduce like trees.
Yes, we just... Clyde, where were you this conversation?
So how does a sponge get pregnant?
Clyde, I sometimes worry about you.
I am legitimately wondering that.
Yes, I know, but we were quite literally just talking.
I am reiterating that. It does not make sense.
Also, the whole thing of Sandy being able to take off her fur.
Again, Nickelodeon's been doing that shit for a while, so that's not too out there.
I forgot that happened.
Yes, and then Plankton stole the fur and decided to control the fur. Very weird. Thank you, Clyde.
Wrong one. Azrael.
Oh, balls.
That's real.
Why are these different colors?
What?
Whack.
Oh, I don't fucking know. There's a difference between slabs and...
Co-op battle part 3 for collaboration on Nikkei started. I just got the notification 4 minutes ago that it's available now.
Okay.
That way you're aware of it tomorrow. I will probably go do my 3 after stream. My 3, actually no I'm not, because I'm gonna have headphones on still, it's gonna blast my eardrums out.
Cool. God, I can't see anything.
Found it. Shit.
This still baffles my tune logic, but freaking SpongeBob's inconsistent damage resistance is
Oh yeah, that one is
Yeah.
a weird one.
Speaking of Toon Logic, did you watch the death battle?
No.
Tom versus Wile E. Coyote.
No.
I think it made some degree of sense how Wiley won. but
Guardian?
It was very interesting how close it was.
Dude, what the fuck?
Considering you hadn't watched it yet.
Yes,
I
but we
watched
did.
it
We
at
said.
all, considering
Why
I
would
asked
you?
you guys the other day to watch it, and you guys didn't.
Yeah, but why would you?
Considering Icarus even asked me the other day who won, and I just didn't answer, I assumed you guys didn't care if I said who won.
Yeah, but you didn't run that through. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm just saying. Yeah. What the hell do I make these boats out of?
Watching stream getting a spoiler, that's probably not gonna matter because.
No, I'm not saying that about stream, but still, like, you could have gave some warning you were gonna fucking... No? Am I in the wrong here? I don't fucking know.
no Guardians is inconsiderate. That one.
Okay, fine, I just won't fucking speak anymore.
Well, no, Guardian, it's not a matter of not speaking, it's just that you're... I don't know, that...
Normally, I just don't speak about these things for this exact reason. And the one time I do, even though usually I'm told it's fine,
Okay, but...
I get fucking bullshit
I-
over it, then I'm just not gonna talk anymore.
Guardian...
It's not a...
It's not an issue of you saying it, it's an issue of, could you, like, ask, is it fine to say this beforehand? Again, I don't really care, but you just blurted it out without, like, making sure anyone... whatever, I don't know.
Okay, let me put it this way. Clyde never cares. Icarus already asked the other day, and I just didn't tell him who it was. And he found asked me who won. I just didn't say. And you usually don't care enough to watch either. So I took that as logical conclusion, logical deduction, that I was probably safe to say it.
I'm pretty sure
I
he
should-
also said when he posted it that the coyote wins.
Did he? Then I didn't see that.
In fact, yeah, I think I did, and that just explained better. Now I think Clyde's right.
Alright, whatever. I'm...
Past, like, several.
Again, I'm not mad that you said who won. I'm just kind of like, you usually, like I said, you usually say, like, do you care if I...
And, yeah, and every time I've asked, the past, like, 10, 20, however many it's been death battles, everyone said they don't care. I assumed that meant that you just never cared enough, and that it just wouldn't matter.
Okay, here's
Like,
something
after
I...
I've rolled that many times, it's fair to assume that.
Okay, anyways, here's
What's
something...
yellow?
What?
Clyde?
What's yellow again?
Engineering.
Yellow? Oh, that, engineering.
Also, I mean, not to be rude, pretty sure a wild coyote would meet a domesticated cat.
Yeah, probably.
It was the logic behind it that made it really interesting.
Especially when you have powers to make paintings that are real if you are oblivious to what they actually are.
I mean, Tom and Jerry are both, at least according to technically canon lore, descended from actually they are literal gods, so they also have a lot of bullshittery in their form.
Sure.
And yes, Sally, that is actually canon, technically, because it's part of a game that's officially officially licensed by UB or WB, whatever. So yeah, unfortunately,
What fucking game
they
is
had to
that?
count it as canon. It's a game that's not even related to Tom and Jerry. I think it was like a game they just appeared in.
I mean,
And yeah.
like, yeah, you say that, but like, they can decanonize whatever they fucking want.
Well, they haven't, so.
Like, yeah, this is Star Wars, but it's not canon. It's not canon, you know.
Yeah, but unlike Disney, WB did not uncanonize any of that. They never spoke upon it, but it is licensed by them, so until they say it's not canon, it is technically canon.
Ah,
Which
shit.
definitely you could tell they weren't exactly wanting to count that information because it was something they were like, it really shouldn't be canon. It's
So
what
an
it very heavily implied.
average coyote can kill a god?
Well, he's not an average coyote. I think they also went over the lore and like he and his father are like godly or some shit. I don't remember.
Why doesn't
Like
Order
spirits? I don't remember. It's like a spirit thing.
a god orders all of his stuff from a company instead of doing something?
Yeah. So
That's like Loki's like, I can't wait to be Thor. I just
Okay.
need to log into my Amazon account.
that actually ties into why Tom lost, and it is the fundamental rules of Roadrunner and Coyote, which
Oh god, what did I do to the lava?
only have been what's the word? It's not transgression. Was violated. Have only been violated a few number of times out of the countless episodes. I don't remember all of the rules, but I remember one of them is that
You know the
like a couple
rules, and so
occasions.
do I.
The only thing that can screw over Coyote is himself. There's to be no interference from the Roadrunner. Coyote does all of his misdoings to himself. And on whoever he's pursuing. So, yeah, it's weird. And it's only towards the Roadrunner usually. Even like against other characters that's never done it. So he doesn't there's not like the explanation for why he would fail against Tom the same way he does the Roadrunner, because Tom isn't the Roadrunner. He's not his objective.
It's like
It's-
how yeah, like on several occasions the Coyote has the power to do a lot of stuff, and as long as it's not like, as long as you don't know it's happening, it's okay. Like, oh, I make a tunnel.
Running on air, yeah.
I make a tunnel out of paint, and since the Roadrunner thinks it's an actual tunnel, it's an actual tunnel.
Yeah, and then the moment he tries to go through, it doesn't work.
It's a paint.
And then, well, yeah.
Running on air.
Yeah, running on air until you look down.
He doesn't know it. He doesn't know he's off the cliff until he realizes he's off the cliff.
Yeah, until he looks down and then gravity re-affects him. Like, yeah, the entire thing is the only thing that messes him up is himself. And that is interesting. Granted, there have been a few times it was violated, like whenever he had this one thing that would have killed the Roadrunner. The thing that actually worked against Tom is like a thing that it like destroys the Toon DNA that makes Toons immortal by
No!
Toon Force logic.
I broke out.
Yeah, so that would have worked. The only reason it didn't work on the Roadrunner is it was one of the very, very, very limited instances where a rule was broken of him ruining himself. That one actually was the Roadrunner getting involved and fucking him over. Without the Roadrunner's interference, he would have killed the Roadrunner. But Tom's not the Roadrunner, and is fully allowed to do that, so... But at the same time, he got fucked over by Toon logic.
Somebody's gonna hate me.
Because, it was weird.
I
It was
need
an interesting battle. Go on, Azrael. Real quick.
somebody to help me make more of these boats.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Icarus?
Are these all slabs? Oh, no, these are
No, the other ones are stairs, yeah. If you look underneath, you'll see how the stairs are. Honestly, I might just get rid of that and make them slabs, because this, yeah, it's a bit convoluted.
Clyde, you can go do your own projects. I'll help them. I have less to do than you do.
How does one do that?
Do what?
Just...
Yeah, you know what? Just do slabs for underneath, I guess. I'll replace this with just slabs, because, I mean,
Okay, so...
it'll make it a lot
Yeah, it's
easier to
simpler.
build it, yeah.
And it lets you cover more of it better, so it looks a little more like the actual, underside of a boat.
You... So, this here...
Oh, I hit the underside of the boat. I was like, what?
is the edge of the boat. That goes on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Clyde?
Fix.
What?
He's fixing the lava looking weird in one spot.
Oh, okay, thank you.
But yeah, it was interesting. That's why I recommended the other day that you guys should watch it yourselves to see how it worked. It was very complicated.
Go
But it
over
was
the
cool to see.
Yeah.
And the what am I saying? The next death battle is going to be Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia versus Miles Spider-Man. I think that's who it was. It looked like that Spider-Man.
But Deku versus...
Miles Morales, that's the name. I didn't think.
Okay.
Yes, it looked like
I'm
Miles
sorry,
Morales.
Deku, you're probably dead.
Probably.
Yeah, it depends on which iteration. If they use the comics, probably. Comics, Miles, because it's comics, would probably win. I saw one dude who was like familiar with both series, like both characters, and he said that most of them Deku would win, aside from one would be a stalemate. Stalemate? What the fuck am I saying?
Stalemate.
One would be
Yes, a
and
stalemate.
one would be Miles completely winning, being the comics.
I mean,
So I don't know if that's accurate, but I wouldn't be surprised because Izuku's fucking ridiculous.
He can, like... Yeah, except when he... Except, the season finale really, screws Deku over, so...
Which season?
oh
finale?
wait, that
'Cause I
doesn't,
haven't watched
hang on, that
anything
doesn't
really.
actually work, because how would you access the furnaces?
'Cause
Well, I
I've
guess
watched
they would...
the first 5 seasons. I don't know if I watched 6, and I have not watched 7.
I'm talking about the series, yeah, the series finale.
Oh, the very finale. I haven't seen that. I do know that, yeah, he says quirk, but at the same time, they're not going to be using post-quirk Deku, so they're going to be using one where he still has it, probably at its best. So, and I know that it gets fucking ridiculous when he has it, and he actually masters it.
I did this one too big.
So I am curious to see how it goes. Like, I'm partially rooting for Deku, because I'm at least more familiar with the character than I am Miles Morales. But at the same time,
Sorry,
if
I'm
they use
extending it a
comics
bit.
Miles, I know damn well he's going to lose for a fact, because comics are fucking ridiculous when it comes to DC and Marvel. Usually. There are
Again,
some
anime
outside,
usually
like,
gets its ass handed to it,
Super
which
Friends.
sucks. So yeah, sorry, I extended the boat a little bit.
Split this boat in half.
No, I didn't mean to put that there. Fucker.
Easy. What, Clyde? What is it? Wah!
No,
Hmm.
no.
What did you say? Sorry,
I acknowledge what you did. I heard it.
Oh, sawed this boat in half. Right, that. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I'll have to find the flex tape in a bit.
That's what Minecraft needs. Flex tape. I got comfortable.
Flex
Okay.
tape. Wait a minute. That's not correct.
No.
I guess nobody heard me say I extended the boat,
Look.
but alright.
See?
This is
Oh,
not...
balls. That's right, I can't do that because of how it hovers.
Come on, there we go.
Damn you.
Okay. Come on, get over the... Oh, I can't use this barrier blocks. Okay, fine, I'll go on the barrier blocks to do it. It should still work. Maybe not.
Well, these things aren't really built with
Maybe
safety in
yes,
mind,
yes, it will.
so that's
Like,
fine.
Miles Morales just can constantly paralyze people, so technically,
Is he fast enough to catch Deku, though? Because Deku does have speed.
The man can turn invisible. Speed doesn't matter if you can't find him.
He has danger sense. He basically has his own spidey sense and will be able to detect Miles, regardless of if he's visible or...
Does it count if he's not in danger, though?
Yes. He can detect oncoming danger, be it a
So,
person or an attack.
As I
If
said
he's
like
hostile-
3 times,
if
I
he's
extended the
hostile
boat.
Because he's an enemy, then yes, he will detect him.
Well, shut up! If
I'm
Miles
sorry.
doesn't go for the kill, instead he goes for paralyze, which isn't deadly, and
It's still an attack. It's still an attack that will be
Actually,
detected.
no. Let's not do that. That doesn't look right.
That's what I was asking.
That's what I was telling you before you yelled at me for it. I was telling you, yeah, no, if he is an enemy and doing any kind of attack, be it lethal or not, then yes, it will be detected.
so you're saying it's gonna be a stalemate because they just danger sense each other.
Both have spider.
So-
Yeah.
Really, again, it depends if comics, because again, comics probably has something to overpower Deku, but if not, depends on who's faster, and I have a pretty good inkling that it could easily be Deku, because, yeah, if he's faster than Miles can avoid, then Miles' danger sense doesn't mean shit. Same vice versa.
Spider
If
sense.
Deku can't avoid his attacks with his danger sense, then it doesn't make that big of a difference. It really comes down to a lot of things. I know strength, I'm going to say... I've heard mixed things when I was watching... I was watching the Twitter feed about it. I'm like, okay, this is going to be good. Let's see what arguments are going on. And I saw mixed examples of who's stronger. And...
No, I don't really like
I
that.
want to say Deku has it, unless the comics version has something that is better than the 1 feat I saw from the comics.
Okay, I don't know why you keep saying the comics version. Like,
Because it's the most powerful version of Miles, so it's like...
yeah, but just say Miles. I mean, obviously they're gonna account everything, but I mean,
fair enough.
I mean,
Okay,
if-
whatever. Point is then...
Stronger. If Miles is also physically stronger than Spider-Man, oh jeez.
He's not, I don't think. I remember I was watching it, and like the one person that did bring up 1 feat that was, you know, from the comics and kinda major, was more so in actual Spidey's favor because, like, yes, Miles did something alongside Spider-Man and it was impressive, but it was still more so actual Spider-Man, not Miles Spider-Man, that did the big heavy lifting in it. So, it's hard to really count it very much. Meanwhile, Deku is as strong, if not technically now stronger, than All Might, who is fucking obscene, because even when exceedingly weakened to being like less than 100th, or like 1,000th of his power, whatever it was, could punch a fucking storm into the sky. Like, he made it rain! He changed the weather by punching nowhere near his prime. And Deku is, by this point, I would argue, at his prime. Most likely. So, that's kind of obscene. Like, I don't know. And, hell, he did that kind of feat many times with, like, even when he was still training, so... I don't know. Strength, I kind of want to say Deku has a good chance of being stronger. Faster, again, I don't know how fast Miles is, but I do know Deku's fast.
all I'm gonna say is, anime against anything's track record has been piss poor, and Marvel comics are fucking nuts.
Yeah, but yeah, generally comics have won,
Okay, that's 4.
which does suck.
Technically Marvel Comics is one, DC doesn't win much.
Yeah.
DC gets shit on a lot.
What's funny is, it's like, well, if you include the game, Miles Morales his like main job in that game was basically take nuclear levels of power and just absorb it into his body.
The
Yeah.
thing with that is that it's not the same as a quirk, so I don't think that would be viable. Because his whole thing wasn't like a type of electricity or something.
Guardian, that's not even what he's
His entire thing
saying.
was
He what?
electricity.
That's not even what he's saying.
Okay,
He's just saying that he has absorbed high levels of radiation.
oh, okay. Well, I was going to start looking at it in terms of would it be valuable in a death battle, because it is.
Oh, I thought you were, because what it sounded like was you were analyzing, like, would it be able to absorb a quirk? And I'm like, but that's not the thing that is being.
I know it's not. As I said, I was starting to take it into account and mostly debating with myself at the moment. And don't think it would benefit much unless he's like absorbing a power grid to strengthen himself.
I'm just saying
wouldn't
he was
do anything to Deku.
It's not power-wise, it's resilience-wise, but sure.
Okay, that's also fair.
He
It does add to resilience.
Constantly tanked it, and those explode, and yes, he was able to use it as an outwardly explosion. That,
Yeah, he was able to discharge it to protect himself. Yeah.
Bullshit.
See, now I don't. Now I'm actually having to bring up the thought process of who is more durable.
Isn't electricity so hot that it turns frickin' sand into glass?
Yeah.
Now I am questioning who is more physically resilient. I want to say that might actually be Miles. Based on that alone.
I mean, to be fair, like, Medora's, like, Deku's, like, whole meme was he's constantly breaking his bone.
Yeah, he breaks his limbs because he doesn't have control over his power for, like, the first several seasons. Hell, full Cowling was him dispersing the energy across his body to mitigate that, and even then he's able to, like, what, 5% for a long time in that? Like, he couldn't do very much of it without, again, breaking or damaging his limbs. So... That does mean he is very resilient, so I really don't know who's worse, because on top of that, he did take blows from Muscular, who
How the
was
hell did I end
pretty
up doing?
fucking obscene in his physical strength.
Did I
Like,
miss out
it took
something here?
Deku going to 1,000,000,000% strength just to overpower him.
4, 5,
So-
6. I did go over. Son of a bitch.
I actually don't know.
Somebody fix that lava, please.
Yep, I got it. If you have a block under it, at least I can. If not, then it won't fix.
Coming.
I got it, Clyde. I'm right here. There we go.
Engineering might be stupid.
Might?
That's not a surprise.
Well, if you come up to the second white door, there's no
Damn it.
exit.
Yeah, 1 second.
You should put a wall without a doorway.
Engineering might be stuck inside.
Dumbass.
What do I pay you people for?
Wait, we're being paid and financing never gives us paychecks.
Okay, they should
I
be.
wonder why. Gee, I wonder why you aren't getting your paychecks. It's almost like there's a door preventing them from bringing you your paychecks.
Oh, I didn't think about that one.
How are you supposed to get a paycheck if it can't be delivered to you?
Hold on. Where is it?
Ah, the issue is though I wanted to use those garage doors, but I'm a little out, so I'm gonna have to extend this a bit.
I mean, even then, it wouldn't be wide enough because they're 3x3. Remember?
Hey,
I mean, actually, wait. This is. Oh, never mind. That actually.
oh, what do you
What?
mean?
No flop.
Did you not get the Bitcoin I gave you?
My brain's not working.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. My brain's not working, so took forever to figure out you were talking about digital currency shit.
I think Clyde's breaking. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Honestly, I really... God damn it, Clyde, what?
I have hiccups.
Oh. As I was saying, I actually do need to go watch the rest of My Hero, and actually I need to restart it and rewatch it from scratch, because, yeah, it's been a while since I watched it, and I
Damn it,
need
it
to
is
finish
3.
the seasons I never got to. I think the last season has been aired? I actually don't know. I know the last of the manga's finished, like, it's done. From what
Something
I
I
hear.
need to...
But I don't know if the last season's done airing.
Another series I gotta
Part of me wants
start
to assume not.
over again. I have to watch Full Metal Alchemist from start to finish.
The what?
Full Metal
Metal
Alchemist.
Ah.
Don't you
Yes.
dare say it. I know
Also,
you want to say it. Don't you fucking say it.
Also, Azriel,
Hmm.
are you planning to use the other entrance next to the one leading to the bay? Are you planning to make that a path down to the land on the right? From it? Like,
That one might
Some
go
of it.
up. Oh my god, this thing doesn't die.
oh, okay, that also makes sense. What, Clyde, what did you do?
This texture pack is missing a block.
Okay.
Pale Oak does not have a bookshelf.
Yes,
I feel like that's something you already
I don't
explained.
think it... Oh no, it does have pale.
Feels like it.
Now I'm pissed. That
Well...
ruins the whole aesthetic of this room.
Well, tough. Okay, I need help to figure out how to actually make this work now with the fucking...
Well, if you're gonna extend the walls, you're gonna want to do that first. I'm just saying, I'm just...
Yes, I'm aware, Guardian!
I can help you with the doors once the walls are extended enough to put the doors on. Because, let's see. Can you even put it on the side like this? You can, actually. Okay, so that's good to know. So I will be able to do that once it's time. Okay, come on. There we go.
No, I guess I should have it like this to have more space.
I'm guessing you're gonna put glass and just have it end straight out.
Except this one.
Oh, looks like there's a no.
This one. No, for that, yeah. I'm trying to think how to make the doorway.
I can do the door. Like,
No,
like if
yes,
maybe
no,
it's-
but I mean how to make... Oh. This entire thing is floating. I'll fix that later.
Hey, what happened here? Fix that. Okay, so you want it... So I'm guessing you want it level with the lava or just above the lava by a block? The end of the door. I'm assuming...
I guess level with the lava. As level
Because
as you
I'm
can
pretty
get
sure...
it.
Let me double check how tall that would be. Okay, how high is the roof on these gonna be? Or is this as tall as they are? This is the limit to their height.
That is as tall as... The boats are done. The boats are done.
Okay, so if it'll let me kill it, there we go. So I need to put a block out here, correct?
I mean, yeah, I might even
Yeah,
need to
that
make this,
should
like,
be one
doorway smaller to accommodate those.
right, one there.
Because, yeah, when you activated it... Oh, no, it stays that level.
And then I put one there. Wait, no.
Clyde.
Did you see the video that I sent about the crab Pokemon?
The what Pokemon? No.
Okay, do you want to change their color or no?
Can you make them line up with the frame?
Okay, you want them out one further then.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you wanted it flush with the other part right here.
Oh,
my
that's what
mistake.
you meant, not the lava. Okay, that's... Okay.
So that would
So,
be
what is this video, Clyde?
not there.
It's the robot crab Pokemon. What is Pokemon evolved based on the people?
So let me double check.
Based off
that one there,
what?
and that one. And that will get me the spots I need to do this. No, not there, you bastard.
So, no, Clyde, I don't even know what the title is you just said.
Let me go this way.
Clyde? Oh my good god.
Answering, she's gonna just send you things to be a pain.
Okay, no, I didn't watch this. Based off Pokeballs. Okay. No, I didn't watch that, Clyde. Now my controller's low.
Okay,
I
come
don't,
on.
whatever.
Cooperate, bastard.
Okay, I don't know why you deleted that. We were just gonna dye them anyway.
No, it wasn't that. It was the damn thing was uneven. I was trying to fix the positioning on it. There we go. Now these are lined up correctly. I
This
saw that
actually...
thing. Nope. Come.
Damn it, I thought this...
There we go. Yeah, because I was trying to fix the seam because the one was crooked and it.
I guess they
bothered
weren't
me if
able
I
to
had
go
fix it.
in like that. Okay, never mind then. I'll move this up
So
one.
what color do you want me to make these?
Probably match the copper as best you can.
Okay, I'll see.
Maybe a
what colors
little
are.
lighter.
I'm in the wrong tab. Dyes. That might be a good option. That might be a
So
good
Clyde,
option,
what
actually. Let me
specifically did you want me
check.
to see in that video?
Oh, this isn't too bad. Does that look good?
Sure, Clyde.
Yes.
What? Was there something specifically you wanted me to see in the video?
No.
Were you upset? What Clyde? Okay.
Clyde.
Sorry, but every time I say something, I'm treated like I'm the biggest inconvenience here.
What? What? No! What are you fucking talking about? We were trying to talk to you and you weren't fucking talking!
I'll say something and it's what, Clyde? Like, it's an inconvenience to stop and...
All the time we get frustrated and we say it like that is because you just stop and don't answer when we ask what you're wanting to talk about. You do that a lot. In fact, you've done it literally just now when they were trying to get to talk to you to figure out what the problem was.
I try to enter the conversation and I get treated like, I don't know.
I don't, if I'm doing that, I'm sorry, but I don't,
You. I'm not gonna name names though.
When the fuck did
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I... No, we're just all... okay, I don't know. I don't know, man.
What color is this, Guardian?
The one I've been using, it's red 3, yellow 2, 1, or blue 1.
I did that already. Red 3.
Yellow 2, blue 1.
Lag, come on.
Near the bottom-ish of the non-sparkly ones. I think. Yeah, it's probably closer to half, actually.
What are you working on, Clyde? Where are you?
She's above us on the one wing.
Shit, hold on.
I did that.
Is the female or male side? Damn it.
Female or... what? Oh, your fucking white stations. Again, why are they separated like that, though? Where are you?
Finally.
I disappeared.
Yeah, that one looks the best as far as I've been able to tell. I thought this one for a moment, but then I looked at it, I'm like, nah, it's too bold.
Clyde?
Yes.
Why did you separate them again?
Because there's one on each side.
Okay, but...
And
okay. Because logically, like, all the other dorms are just the one thing. So wouldn't it just make sense
yes,
if there...
because there's an upper and a lower. This one doesn't have a lower, so therefore they're the end caps.
Yeah, but no, what
These-
what I'm saying, Clyde, is why does it need to be separated between male and female if all the other ones are like that? I understand that there are 2 capstones, but they could just be mixed, both of them.
Because they're actually secretly corniest.
I mean, whatever. Do what you want. It's just I don't... What I'm saying is I don't get it.
I see you decided to change it to the sparkly version, Icarus. Did that look better?
Supposed to be
Here's the thing. All this cleaning staff
Fair
is
enough.
males.
Fair enough, Icarus.
Okay. So what? The other wing's just empty?
Do they all... Wait, so they're... both sides are male?
Yeah.
What?
Now, question. Do only... But, is it divided between who is more, like, butler male and who is more maid male?
Submissive males on this side, dominant males on the other.
Okay, why are they all guys? I'm confused. Why?
So, Azrael, are you planning to leave the, I guess, boat garage or whatever, boat hangar open air?
Hang on, I'm trying to see Clyde's stuff. I'll get to that in a minute. What there? What? Non-gen... Well then, wait, Clyde, you hurt my brain.
Oh, no. So, are we leaving this open air like it currently is, or are we going to seal it off? Like, I'm curious.
Kind of defeats the purpose of the heat shield, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought about. I'm like, is it open air for a reason, or is
No, it's because I was wanting to see what Clyde was working on.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you actually were doing more to it still or not.
We got
Okay,
gender on this side.
I can help.
You
Does
have
it just
gender
sign
and
off on
non-genders.
that, or does it go up a few more layers?
Thank you.
Welcome to Tops. Can I take your order?
I don't even want...
Pops Casino. Hand over your weapons, yada yada yada.
Hand over your
Yes,
weapons?
I'm making
What
a
the...
reference. I was referencing Fallout New Vegas. The Tops
No.
Casino.
Brayden. Who's magenta?
You. No, wait, Brayden.
Why does Magenta call themselves tops and bottoms?
Good question. Why don't they?
I can't believe this is an actual conversation we're having.
Not to be confused because they're cleaning staff, you know.
Imagine you're having to get imagine because he didn't quite say they're like divided between tops and bottoms for which dorm is which. That would also mean, and hear me out here, the cleaning solutions would be diverted between the two because you have stains that are meant to be removed. You have top stains and bottom stains. Ones that need extra deep and ones that just need a light surface clean. Imagine the tops have just the surface stain removal, and the bottoms have the deep stain removal for cleaning.
One bottom rule, you need to get really in there.
I just think it'd be funny because it's like, oh, if you want to get the cleaning removed for the other, you have to get a different person to do it from the other side.
Not really.
I am
but,
regretting
they're
everything.
Up like this because the cleaning staff on this side cleans this wing, the cleaning staff on that side cleans that wing, and they take turns cleaning the other wing.
I'm sorry, this just sounds so, like, what's the word? Counterproductive. You hire...
Yeah.
You hire all this cleaning staff for each individual wing. What about the rest of the building, Clyde?
Hey, shut up. Yes.
Yes, they actually do clean the entire building, but this wing manages this, or these wings, or this side is cleaned by one them.
I don't like where I
That
was.
side is cleaned by them because let's face it, sheets need to be changed at least every 3 days, if not
At
faster
least.
because of sweat.
So, real quick, Azrael, does it level off where you have these pillars set to, so it just goes like from the pillar the rest of the glass like this?
Yes, it's just glass.
Okay, had to make sure.
I
before
mean,
exited
it's not
I
like
didn't
you
go
can
up the layer
fly
or not.
over to the other areas and see it, but okay. I might do some, like, cage thing for the lights, but for now, you can just fill the whole thing. What, Braden?
I still need to do farming, and I don't have a character for farming yet.
Question, real quick: would they need lights in the hangar?
I don't...
Like, the hangar is literally
How come I can't do
filled
that?
technically with lava and has lava surrounding the glass on the outside. Does it really need lighting?
I don't know, Guardian.
I'm just pointing out. I think it would be pretty well lit, all things considered.
Open the fucking thing, game. Jesus. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, oh god, no, I opened it again.
Initiative.
Oh, please stop activating it.
Yeah, you have to get above the thing to do it. It's weird. It doesn't like the, yeah, it's got a weird hitbox. On the chain and the door itself, there's a hitbox. So to hit above the chain, you have to be above it. Cause yeah, it's weird. It's a very finicky
Wrong by
box.
accident. Oops.
You said what, Clyde?
I was sending 2 more blocks that we need pale oak bookcase. I accidentally sent that to Mobile.
What? Hang on, I'm trying to...
A review to Mobile that we need pale oak bookcase, and I'm like, oh shoot, wrong add-on. Sorry.
Ah,
That was
okay.
perfect.
I was looks like? I have no idea what she's saying.
I think it looks good. A very nice hanger indeed.
Okay, I want to activate you. How far do you go? You go out there.
No!
I somehow activated the door, but also placed the block.
Good job.
Huh.
Huh.
Were the blocks intentional?
But yes.
Okay, making sure.
No. Close the motherfucking door, game!
There we go, I got it for you.
Good gracious.
As I said, it's very finicky in the hitbox. Oh, I see. You're trying to make it blend in better.
Yeah, so who put the sparkly doors in?
That was Icarus. He changed the paint to a sparkly one because, in his words, it's meant to be metal. So how better to display that a woo door is meant to be metal? Sparkles.
Aha.
Also, should we extend it one further out, given you can see still glitching on the texture of the furthest block back? As I decided to test real quick and see,
It's...
it's,
Oh no.
the one over here.
Yeah, okay.
Just wanted to point out in case you wanted to fix it. Now it is complete. And it also makes a little nice rafter. Why did glass break? Oh, good.
Because No, because I'm breaking...
Oh, you did on purpose. It looked like you glitched because it was super sudden that it just broke. Like, 2 hours so sudden.
Okay, I need to go
Looked like
out
it's
through
staggered.
the fucking door to fix this.
Yay, it's a good thing I left the door open.
How did I break that block?
Glitchy. Yay.
There we go. Now boats can leave. Woo.
The hangar is looking very nice. Very satisfactory. I am proud.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get an overhead look of everything real quick. It's not bad looking. It's all rather nice.
Alright, help me put slabs under this.
What?
Help me put slabs under the thing.
Which part are you putting slabs under? I wasn't over here. Oh, under the edges here, okay.
Under
Copy
all of it, if
slabs.
possible, because that way it's not just, like, floating. Well, except, obviously, the open area. Don't put any slabs there, obviously.
Yeah, just around the edge, basically. So you did lot, so I'm gonna avoid that block as well.
Asriel,
Yes, Clyde? Sorry.
there's only actually,
My-
like 12 cleaning staff, so that's not a lot for the place.
What? How come I can't see these? What the fuck? Sorry. Okay.
So yeah.
But I mean, they're...
Split up between
The idea, at least I was under the impression that White was supposed to be like the civilians. Like, yes, janitors would be amongst them, but they're also just, you know, whatever.
I thought in the aquatic base we didn't have civilians, it was just the
We
cleaning
did,
staff.
though. We did, though.
Oh, I guess we did. It was
Oh
like a family,
my days. Ah!
It's fine. I can copy. There we go. See,
And there's an idea is do you really want to run the cleaning chemicals?
Who about cleaning chemicals?
do you want civilians around the cleaning
They
chemicals?
don't live in the supply closet, Clyde.
You say that like Clyde's not gonna make it a supply closet.
Really? Because we didn't have a supply closet in the aquatic base.
Yeah, but
We
Clyde...
also didn't have the cleaning staff. Because we forgot to build it.
I mean...
She made the human character model.
I mean,
for
though we don't
the
have,
white
like,
stuff.
what's the word? We don't have... I can't talk.
Oh, refilling this in? I didn't realize.
Yes, Guardian.
Okay.
Anyways,
No.
you know what we also didn't really have storage for? Medical equipment and other things like that.
Yeah, that seems like an oversight.
It wasn't in the fucking budget.
True.
And I mean, you're the one who wanted to do that thing, so... Meh. I mean, like, you could just easily make a cupboard in their thing that's like, this is where the cleaning chemicals are stored. And even then, like, it's not like every civilian does it. Like, there are designated, like, janitors. No? I don't know.
I am getting lost. I have filled in that entire side.
One has a good video.
Double check.
One likes
Yes.
modern SpongeBob.
Okay, now, wait.
Oh,
Did I do
right,
something wrong?
crap.
I didn't do it on the other side. Oh, like,
I've been trying to find
The other
stupid,
side's not
I'm rubber
done.
banding. Stop it.
the stupid prank where he throws a giant balloon full of jellyfish at Squidward.
Yeah. Yes, the prank, not, you know, warfare.
Disintegrates him.
What are you, still working on...
Excuse me.
Still working on, that stuff, Clyde?
Yeah.
Alright.
In the wrong section again.
I mean, another thing, too, like... Yeah, you can just make a storage in their space. That's like, this is where they are. But then again, I think most of their cleaning supplies is, oh, this is just acid. What?
I mean, wouldn't that be the only thing really good for cleaning the copper? So,
This is the cleaning supplies. That's just lava in a pool.
Yep.
you just have a lava pool.
Lava cleans everything.
Clear their room. Just
There's you forget the wax.
Okay, but wax doesn't. I guess it would actually be there to prevent it from,
Is
you
this-
know, going.
yeah, I guess this is
aging,
all
but,
done
like,
now.
It's not. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
hate
but
how
there's
slow-
Look on here. carpet cleaner, glass cleaner, shampoo and body wash. Oh wait, now it's just turning into a general store.
And all of that is the same chemical.
Yes. Lava. I mean, what?
Well, I don't know what I want.
Why am I rubber banding so bad?
I don't know.
What do you want? Were you not sure you bored? Oh,
What is this supposed to be?
What is this one again? This is. Wait.
Light gray.
I know that doesn't tell me what the fuck light gray is, Clyde.
Pilot.
Pilot.
Pilot, right. What does he have up here? He has TV, punching bag, and parrot. What would the other piloting staff have?
Question, Braden. Does he play airplane simulator by any chance?
Is that a thing?
I know what you're. Clyde, why are you Steve?
Because Braden's Steve to me. Nope, you're back in your thing.
Clyde
You're
is
actually-
Steve. Everybody else is usual, but Clyde who's Steve.
Because I'm Steve. Steve.
No, you're Clyde.
Damn.
Oh, this is Patrick.
Steve.
Also, Icarus, something I can imagine your head of piloting does. I imagine they would play not only boat simulators, but things like world warships and other like boat simulations where you're fighting other people.
Which is weird because he's more into the aerial stuff.
Is he? Oh, never mind. I thought it made sense because we have boats, like we have lava boats, so I thought that would have made sense.
Well, that's usually first part.
Okay, fair, but I figure you have a piloting the boat, not just an exploration person.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the other pilots. There's also airships, so.
What was that, Clyde?
Spaceship! She said Galaga, as in, you know, the spaceships.
Oh, that's how you spell that.
I don't think
I
so
don't
either.
It is. Well, let me double check. Yeah,
To
I
be
think it's
fair, it's a weird word to
with an
spell.
A. I'm pretty sure it's with an A, not an I, and it might have two L's. I don't remember. That or I'm having the whole one effect where I'm just
You
Steve.
understood. Yes.
I know
Weird
it.
question, Clyde. Why are you not just talking?
Because your mic's ass and it won't pick up correctly, probably.
I quit?
Oh.
What?
I did push, damn it.
Okay.
Great. Ow, lump. Sorry, I was laughing.
Ah, I see.
I know what I want to show after this stream.
Balls.
Ooh, okay. Is that what you watched
Ah!
this week? What the fuck happened? Oh, you were breaking something, rubber banded, then suddenly destroyed the other piece of glass. Okay.
Oh my God, I
'cause
broke
got
this piece of
freaking
glass,
jump-scared
too.
by a small lag spike and then just glass shattering next to
No,
my
that's
head.
not supposed to. Oh, the
Hey,
one
Captain.
under it is. No, there is a piece of glass there. Never mind.
Hey, Captain.
Hmm?
How are we supposed to get the back boats out?
Getting the front boats out first?
I mean, yeah.
Like, I assume you go out in order of what boat is, you know, able to go out. So you get the front ones out, then you can use the back ones. I don't see why that would be that difficult. Care to explain why you didn't imagine as such?
A working motor.
What the hell happened to your mic there?
Yeah, none of us understood a word of that.
I just why I type.
That's why I feel like sometimes she'd be better off typing when in VC with me, but she just doesn't. She continues to try, usually, to, explain it verbally when she knows damn well I keep telling her mic's not coming through correctly, either being garbled or muffled, or both.
Yeah, but for the most part, it works. So I don't know. That's why I'm.
There are a lot of times she and I are in VC, usually when she's doing okay, and it doesn't want to cooperate. Her mic wants to be a pain in the ass and not come out correctly on my end, so I can't understand a word she says, and it's like, fine, I can't understand you. Either your mic's broken, you need to fix it, because it's bugging again, or you're gonna have to just find another way to
I
explain
regret.
it.
What do you
And then
regret?
she doesn't.
Can somebody
She
get
just
me?
keeps yelling at me.
What you
Like, I
regret?
understand
What
sometimes
happened?
when she doesn't
Like,
type, like if it's during her login, she can't, just pause, sneak, and swap. Not that simple, but there are other times when it's like you could type and check because you're right there on Discord sometime, I don't give her too much shit for it because I understand, but at the same time, I will acknowledge that sometimes it is a little. Especially since he yells at me for not being able to understand what he's saying due to broken mic.
walked away from Magenta Room. What the hell did Braden put in there?
Either he did something or she just added something to it. Either way, I am on the case.
Nothing. I walked into the system by accident.
Oh.
No.
And
Wait.
I'm sitting here thinking, I regret everything.
Why? Because of the double
It
beds?
was mentioned like over an hour ago.
Yeah,
The
I know,
double beds are already acknowledged.
I know exactly, and I walked into Magenta Room by accident, so I regret going in there.
Oh, now I get it. She saw dick.
Yes, maybe. I don't know. I run away.
Actually, no. Let's leave back up. If we go.
Run away.
No, it's like, no, I saw my department in there making friendly with another department, so yeah. They're all fired.
It's part of their resume.
Not the engineering resume.
You got a point
They're
there.
engineering twins.
They're fired.
Ah!
Oh, that was their job.
The job is to work.
On what?
The building, not each other.
I found that funnier than I should have.
This is my life now. Dealing with this nonsense. Why did I become a
Remember,
captain?
Azriel, build with your idea, therefore it is your nonsense.
That is reminding me of something in Secret of the Mimic, weirdly enough. There's this one bit where you're talking to Miss Hopeful, and she's like saying like, "We are now accepting submission ideas. Like, let your creativity go wild and give us suggestions on what characters to make." And then like 5 seconds later, she's like, "Okay, never mind. We're not doing this. Just no." And I'm like, somebody drew something too sexual, didn't they? People's imaginations went too wild, didn't they?
Probably.
Imaginations went south fast.
Oh my god. Also, I don't know if you guys seen gameplay of it, but my god, Party Time Chica, that is a thick bird.
Are you talking about the new game of FNAF? I have not seen it, no.
Yeah. So in it they have
I need to eventually.
they have Party Time Chica, which by the way is like the only one of the animatronics you really see from those games. Well, you see Puppet Foxy. And you do see a Monty at some point, but there's no Freddy. There's Fredbear, but there's no Freddy.
That's just Freddy.
Yeah. But yeah, so especially because this Chica's like a suit, she's not an animatronic, and she's just uber thick. Like, she's a big bird.
Did I die?
What?
I don't think so, but it's possible you did.
Oh. Him Mark.
Hey, Clyde, come here.
Seconds. Wahahaha.
Come here.
What did she do now?
There is.
Wait, what did she do in there? Actually, hold on, I want to see. What did she do to Icarus's room?
I put a block on the board, ran.
Oh,
Damn it.
Okay, so there
You
is
already broke it by the time I checked.
four boats, but there's probably
Clyde,
other pilots just in case.
come on. When you see what I made.
Stop putting the block down. Why is it red?
That way it doesn't look like one for, like, that way it looks different enough to not be an issue. Looks at it.
Because there's no flesh tone.
Yeah, exactly. I could have gone flesh tone. There were all the colors to do it. I was just like, I'm not going to.
Yeah, but now it looks like it belongs in, it's like Blitz.
I mean, that still makes sense. I just found it funny. I don't have time to do it. Meanwhile, he's just down there.
Did it wrong, by the way.
How? Explain to me. How do I do it incorrectly?
How does one make bunk beds again?
I need to put 2 blocks down first, put a bed on top of them, break the 2 blocks, and put a bed underneath them. So, for example,
Hey, Clyde, can you come here for a second?
has he not noticed? He's so busy with his build that he didn't notice.
Where at?
What did you do? The
Nothing.
dock. The dock is where I am. Sorry, I have to deal with these guys. Whatever stupidity.
Yes?
So yeah, here. A way that the boats can move. There are now cranes that will pick up said boats and move them if need be.
That's nice.
Like the dry dock.
Like a dry dock.
Very nice. Yes.
Well, I'm thinking joke. You know, there's probably gonna be way too much pilots now. I don't care.
Alright, what the hell did you do, Guardian?
Nothing. Totally wasn't over here in the relations.
No.
There's this thing, don't.
I don't know what the fuck it even
Just like,
is.
don't do it.
Don't try it.
Ezra, you
Don't
just
try it.
look through this window.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You could've just looked out the window. Too late for that though. Now you get to get through. Don't worry. He just wordlessly walks. He just
It took
walks
how
in.
many episodes for somebody to finally build a dick in this?
Is this the first time we built a dig? Was that the first one?
Probably, yeah.
An accomplishment.
God.
I just love how I used the wool that I did because it makes it better. Just the glittery wool.
The sparkly white stuff on the wall's fun.
Hmm.
You're leaving that. What do you thing, Icarus is the white a good addition to the
Oh,
room.
well, okay. Now I'm understanding why I'm feeling even more drained. We're already almost at the 3-hour mark.
Oh, are we? Oh
Yes.
shit. I didn't. Yeah, 240. I didn't even realize that.
That's why I feel
Because
even
you
more
were
drained. I've been
one
stuck
of
with
the
you guys for
white-
almost 3 hours.
Does it make sense? I think it makes sense.
Ugh.
Oh my god, Clyde's just making a even.
And now time to do a 4-hour Isaac stream.
Hi, Brayden. Go look over in Magenta.
Clyde, you can hear Clyde dying from laughing inside from what she did.
Fuck did you do?
Give him a minute to finish what he's doing real quick. Oh my god. She's doing worse than what I did. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, he didn't like that part, but he...
Magenta's very busy. What?
Cleaning crews for. Come on.
Dude, you're right. God damn it.
Yeah, you're just making more work for yourself, Clyde.
Come in here to do it, though, is the big question.
They have to do rock, paper, scissors to see who's stuck dealing with it.
Yes, no, it's a lottery. They put their names in a jar, and if you're drawing, you have to do Magenta.
Whoever doesn't
Oh,
get the big
reverse
Ye-
lottery.
I'm sorry. They put their names in a jar. Why is the jar filled with? Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
Great.
And,
Clyde, stop.
what?
Did you not put one in here?
No, I didn't. Oh, shit. Sorry, I was gonna come and get that one.
Well, now
Now
there's...
Click.
Now I just do the lights, and now there will be officially 21 pilots.
Oh my
That's a
God.
Oh, wait, I get the joke now. Isn't that the name of, like, a band or song?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I recognize one.
Wait, how did
Oh
you
my
make
God,
it?
there's only four boats. But
Wait.
then again, there's
Oh, 'cause there's.
other boats.
Why do we have 21
Oh, 'cause there's the captain. The captain. I was like, that's not 21. It's 20. But then I'm like, right, the captain is one. Because we also have
Who knows how
flying
effective-
vehicles that we have to also, I guess, make a hangar for.
That can be an upper hangar. The one that was going upward, or it could be on the opposite
Shit!
side. Going up.
Captain? Why do
Yes?
we have 21 pilots?
I don't know.
Only like 7 vehicles?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
Idea. You can have an airship that docks just outside the big room.
I'm
Over
sorry.
there. And it enters, like, the people come in from the hole in the ceiling.
I just realized something. We never made, like, a docking bay for the aquatic base. For their vehicles.
Because they didn't have submarines.
Yes, Clyde?
When I get done rebuilding the aquatic base, we have that.
Awesome. I'm just making more.
I think we didn't do it because we were like, they would be swimming with their diving suits because they wouldn't have to go very far. And the only dock was the one up top for the boats to get to and from the base and other areas.
And that was the other thing. We didn't add any fucking boats.
Yeah, we added boats.
Technically, each of these boats can fit like 2 to 3 people, probably. So
That
I
too,
would say
yeah.
even 3 to 4.
And if they're all pilots, then what?
Well, if they have to go on long voyages, they can switch spaces, or another one can be fueling up the boat.
So yes, 4 pilots go out to get
road beers and smokes. Although then again,
okay, valid.
if you get smokes, it's like, alright, has anyone got a light? It just combusts on its own. Right, the nether. Or, I mean, volcano lair.
Ride the volcano.
Yeah.
And then you go to pop a beer and it's already hot.
Damn.
I just realized, where the fuck is my warthog? I had a... Oh, there it is. It took
It's
forever
parked
to
behind the
pop in. I was
fucking
like-
pillar.
Yeah, it wasn't popping in because I had a huge lag spike. I
How?
just waited all the way to the
Excuse me? How in the fuck did you get down there? There is a goat in the bull in the cow pen.
place.
How did you get here?
In the cow pen. These goats-
Wait, there's another goat in the mushroom pen. What the?
How do these goats keep doing this? How flying?
Those are different goats. Who are they? Who are you goats?
Wait, we only had 3 goats. How are there 4 now?
Wait a minute. I only see 2 goats.
Yeah, but there's 2 goats downstairs.
Downstairs. One got down here and another one just appeared apparently because we only had 3. Now it's 4 in total. What the hell? What in the goddamn?
I spawned 2 and then bred them and killed the child. So these goats technically fell through the floor down to the floor below them because it didn't spawn in right.
So, because physics were being wonky due to glitchy loading, it decided to drop them through the floor.
Yes.
I'm honestly surprised they haven't left the pens. They can jump high enough.
There. Come on. Hurry up. Come on.
Alright, well on that note, I think we're gonna be done. What is this little island here? That's funny.
Where? I don't even know where you are.
Exactly. There's a little island, like, just off the farm. With a lava fall beside it.
Oh, that one over there. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're not gonna believe this. The pig is
Wait, that's
still
not-
there.
Where's the waterfall? What?
The pig is still there. The one that's just dangling over the edge of the lava?
I'm rubber banding. I don't know where I am. Wait. Yes, I do. What about him?
That pig is still here, hanging off the edge. Not sure where to go.
Oh my god. So he is. Little piggy is just immortal, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Also, rubber banding is getting worse. I was over here
Okay.
before Icarus, and it took it. He was like way away, and then I saw him like Silicon Moon. He said, "Oh yeah," as if he was here. Next thing you know, he's like right next to me. It's like, "Oh, yep." And I was also no.
Alrighty.
So that's rubber banding going very.
Considering that that's happening, I think we're gonna call it here for today. But we got the docks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Thi-
back to
This
my
was,
original-
I think, one of the first times I did a room, like an area, and like finished it in the stream.
One of the first ones, yes, especially that elaborate.
Yeah.
Hey, comes to the pig again?
Don't tell me you killed the pig.
Is he gone?
Boy, asshole, get in here.
Send help, please. He's got a sign. He's like, I need help. Wah. Or, sorry, I need help. Oink. Alright. Anyhow, I think I'll, Yes, Clyde? Oh, the pig's over here. Follow me.
No, I just wanted to get out of the goat pen without releasing them.
Oh. Well, here's the pig. He's still just stranded here.
And so he will remain. It is the safest place for him, ironically.
What, Clyde?
No. What'd you do?
She freed him.
You bitch!
But it was so funny just seeing him be there. Oh
He
well.
was iconic! Why would you...
Well, he said help. It's not entirely her fault. pig said
Okay,
help.
He actually didn't say it. It was Icarus' sign that said it.
I'm the one that put him there by accident.
Yeah, and he was like a mascot.
Exactly. So you're gonna leave him by the lava?
Yes, because that's how he became the mascot. Was being by the lava on the ledge.
Clyde, you're not.
There.
Are you bringing him into that pig pen?
Maybe.
But he can't survive out here. That's why the other ones are inside.
And he was sitting by lava surviving.
Yeah, but lore, what? Fine, whatever. Hey, Waddles, away, away,
Wow.
be gone.
Waddles and him look.
Him and Waddles, what?
They're the same pig, but they look different. Like, one
Yes.
looks
Yeah,
like
Clyde.
under the
That's because
lava.
they're biomes.
Yeah, because we spawned these pigs before the, like, differences were added.
You got uncured bacon and cured bacon.
Good God. Okay, anyhow. Alright, Christ. I think it's gonna do it for this part of the build. We're getting somewhere. Yay. And I think, did we finish all the quarters? Did you guys finish all the quarters that you were working on?
I finished mine.
Oh. Well, you only had 2!
One. Well, I mean, I finished the one that I started today, being the red team.
Red
Yeah, the
versus
two you
red.
needed to do, you finally finished.
Keep in mind, the last few times I was waiting because I didn't know that it was. I thought it was supposed to be the same as the others. I wasn't told until last time, or just before last time, that wasn't the case. But that's why I couldn't do anything because Minecraft didn't want to cooperate.
That is true. Anyhow, I'm so tired right now. I don't know what happened to me. But yeah, we're gonna keep working at this. I think next time we're probably gonna do survival, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. There's still so much to do here. Oh, and now I gotta make a fucking like a hangar. Oh my god. For like jets. So
I still think we can make like a giant airship that just floats above the base. Like not giant, but like a decent sized one. And people get to and from it from the big hole in the roof of the big room.
yeah, again, I don't know if that's gonna stay as a whole, but yeah.
Because that would have a reason to have multiple pilots. It'd be like 2, 3, maybe 4 pilots just to pilot it. So
I don't. Alright. Anyhow. That is going to do it for this part of the Minecraft build. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh no, I gotta yawn again. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Goodbye, everybody.